I'm Ray.
And I'm Jenny, and we're Weber Family Reviews. And we thought we would share with you, since we talked about what we're calling, what we have to play yet and what we've played recently. You can start.
Okay. So, 4th of July weekend, even though I was off a little bit, I had work come in and out. But we decided we were going to get 3 larger games off our shelf of, you know what, I'll call it what it is. Shelf of shame. Games we haven't played before. And one of them was Cry Havoc. Now, I got this when somebody was moving. Person was great. And here's the funny part. I thought the game was really unique. It's a good area control game. Some unique mechanisms. Deterministic combat. And we played it today. And I just kind of went, this is great. But it doesn't fit us. So this one's actually getting called too.
And he knew before he started playing it I wasn't going to like it.
Area control, not her thing.
But if
Space, not her thing.
Yeah. But if you are the type who want combat without dice, that's a game for you. Now, one of the other big games we played today was Reavers of Midgard. And this is a game I really had no thought of what I like or not. And I don't particularly like Champions of Midgard. I will admit that the expansions help a lot, but it never really did. This one, I really, really like.
Yep. You can lean it up. I'm sorry.
It's straight up, right? That's
yep.
best? Okay. We're trying to learn. At least I am. He already knew. I really like that you have all the different actions. I feel like you get to do all the different actions. I like the dice. I like everything about this. And he loves the follow action. It's one of his favorite mechanisms. So this, for us, was a great hit. This was everything we like in a game. I do like my Norse mythology, so that's usually not a problem. Yeah. So this was a huge hit. And I didn't have an opinion one way or the other, but I love this. And I would put this way above Champions of Midgard if you were asking me to compare them. But...
Yep. Facebook Marketplace. Woohoo!
Yes.
Actually, we found some good deals on Facebook Marketplace. This was one of them. And I hadn't played Eclipse. I know I'm late to the game. And I know this is the first edition. But I liked it a lot. You actually didn't mind it at all. Space theme, but it worked. Worked pretty good 2-player.
We're looking for like the civ building tech tree type of game that fits us. This has probably been the best we've played so far. I still wish I was building up like an ancient civilization. But other than the space, I really liked it. And definitely it's one of those games that the first play you're going to be rather overwhelmed. But once you get about halfway through and you kind of figure out how the tech work, it really speeded up for us and really started flowing really well.
Though you already have your farm building games. I get space.
I do like building my farms.
You have farm. And then the last one
this is a little one that we played actually I think yesterday. And this is a Target pickup. And we already had parks. And we saw trails, and so we couldn't resist. Nice little, it's relatively inexpensive at Target. This was a lot of fun. If you like parks, I think you'd like this one. This one, though, parks is, you get one trip up, and once you're done, you're waiting for the other people to come. Yeah. This one, you keep going back and forth, so you don't feel like you're stuck waiting for anyone else to finish. So I think Ray actually liked this one better. I'm still not sure which I like better, and I think for now we're keeping both so it doesn't matter. But I love the artwork. It was a quick little game. It worked really well 2-player. And the other thing I liked 2-player was that in parks, you don't get all the action spaces when you're playing 2-player because they shrink or expand the path by player number. This one actually doesn't. You get them all even 2-player. And I do appreciate that because we play so much 2-player. So.
I like that one a lot.
So this was a cute little quick find and one we're definitely keeping for now.
All right, you're going to hear a common theme today. So we're transitioning. These are ones we played recently, last night or today, because I had enough of the day off that we went attacking the big games. What we're getting into now is games we haven't played, but have received, purchased, kickstarted, etc. And I'm going to start with Tiny Epic Zombies. Now, the first Tiny Epic we played was Tiny Epic Quest. and we did not like it. It was pretty fiddly, and I could see how people could like it, but we just didn't. So we shied away from them. Then we played Tiny Epic Dinosaurs and went, this is a worker placement that's pretty darn good. Then we went, all right, you know what? We'll try another one. And then we tried Tiny Epic Galaxies. And like, this works. So I want to try Tiny Epic Zombies as the next one. We're probably going to end up buying and or playing each of them. I've got friends with Tiny Epic Mechs. So this is one I'm interested in. Haven't played it yet.
The Tiny kind of got us for a while because it seemed like they were making stuff tiny for the sake of tiny, and it just made it fiddly. So we kind of were avoiding them. This one was one of my choices. This is Truffle Shuffle. And we've heard a lot of good things about this one. You can see it's still in the shrink. We actually just recently bought this one, so I don't feel bad about this being on the wall of shame so far.
Yeah.
But it seems like a game we'd really enjoy. We haven't played Point Salad either, which is the same line. But hopefully we'll play that as well soon. Though we don't have that on our pile, so
yeah,
we'll see. Yet. Who knows? But this one looks like, and you know, it's chocolate. I always like chocolate. But this seems like a game, a quick little card game that I think we will enjoy. And we bought this at our friendly local game store.
Yep. All right. I kickstarted this one, though you can find it at Target. Okay. Terraforming Mars, Ares Expedition, the card game. Terraforming Mars is a card game. I like Terraforming Mars, especially when you use Prelude. If you don't use Prelude, it gets a little rough because it takes a long time to ramp up. I like Race for the Galaxy. Hate teaching Race for the Galaxy. It's out of my collection because I always had to teach it and it took forever. This is supposed to take the best of both worlds. It is in shrink wrap because it arrived today. So, because yeah, it's not the 4th, but a couple days after. This one, I am looking forward to playing greatly.
This one is Explorers of the North Sea, and we want to try both the West End series and the North Sea series. This is the one we found at our local game store, and we're going to try it. But I think eventually we will probably try all 6 of them because we tend to be crazy like that. This is the first one. We haven't played any of either of the 2 trilogies, but this is the first one we found locally, picked up. You know, I know we could buy it online, but we just haven't. We've had a big enough wall of shame. It hasn't been a push. But we recently picked this one up, and I'm really looking forward to this, and I'm looking forward to trying the whole series of both of them. But this one's the first one we got to try, and I think it'll be a lot of fun.
I know that one is probably one of the lesser talked about ones. Some people grumble that it's not great, but I'm positive that, you know, I like Tahiti, so that one looks very similar. All right, this is the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of Dune Imperium. I have read the Dune books. I come to think of it, though, I haven't actually watched any of the movies.
I didn't either.
Or new, or any of them.
And I would have walked by the game had it been just me.
But this is, you know, worker placement, deck building. Her favorite, worker placement. My favorite, deck building. Resource management, do everything game. And I like that. So I found it. We had some money. And, you know, the exclusive edition, I don't know what's different about it. Also, the important thing is they've started to add the Watch It Played logo. So Rodney Smith can teach us how to play it. And that means after I've read the rule book, look cross-eyed at it, I will have someone tell me how to do it.
That's actually how we learned Reavers today.
Well, that was the 4th rule book I've read through. I had nothing left.
Yeah. This we actually found at our local thrift store. Cash and Guns.
Yep.
And no idea, but a lot of people really like it, so we thought we'd give it a try. The biggest problem for us is the player count, 4 to 8. So I don't know when we'll get this to the table, but we thought, we'll try it. We'll see what we think. I'm not sure what I really think of this whole pointing guns at other people, but we'll find out.
I was getting shot by Nerf bullets today. So
yeah, so our kids will probably enjoy it. And as I said, we paid how much?
$2.
$2. Yeah, we paid $2 at the local thrift store for it. So, even if we don't like it, we're out a whole $2, and it went to charity.
Yep. All right. I thrift. I thrift, but I also there's a swap meet at a local friendly game store, local-ish. Anchorage, we're out. Palmer.
But now we're as local in Alaska.
Yeah. But person was walking around, and I had a copy of Evo that was on the table, and we did some negotiating, and we did some trading, and I bought with some leftover stuff. It's a Wonderful World. I've wanted to play this for a while. I like drafting games a lot. I don't know if it's my favorite mechanism, but I like it a lot. I like building things up, and I like resource management. It sounds like it's a win. The worst thing that'll happen is, I don't like it. I was good trade. So it's a Wonderful World. Drafting, build stuff up, civilization, woohoo!
I don't really have an opinion. I've heard people talk about it, but I'll find out. And this one was a bit of an impulse buy. We were in Target. This is a Target purchase. And we saw this one. And it looks like a fun, cool theme. We bought it the same day we bought Trails, actually. It's a fun, cool theme. It's got deck building, which we both really enjoy. And so we thought, hey, this sounds like something we should try. So we picked it up. It plays 2 to 4. So we're hoping this is good. It looks like our type of game. And as I said, we're always interested in what Target has new on the shelf.
Yep.
So this was one of those. But I don't think this isn't one game we spent a lot of time doing research on. We saw it on the shelf and decided, ooh, that looks fun.
Deck building. Yay.
Yeah.
Well, it is Phil Walker Harding. He's one of the designers that we like, whether you believe it or not.
I never remember what designer did what, so yeah.
And so as we go through these, we're probably going to do another Target video, because they're still getting a bunch of just solid games. So, all right, that's our shelf of shame. We're down to 8. 8.
Let's see, though. I think he has Kickstarters that just shipped. So
that was the Aries project.
And I know he's already bought something on Facebook Marketplace that he hasn't picked up.
I even told him I would pick up the other one if it fell through.
He doesn't need it.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye.